everybody, my name's Brenda and welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to take a break by doing crescent moon, one tangle, 3 different ways, right here. So let's get started. We're going to use the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I am thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day and spend this time doing our drawing and relaxing and having fun. And I also appreciate the supplies that we're going to use. A 3.5-inch tile, a Micron 01 pen, a pencil, and a Tortillon. And remember, if you do not have a Tortillon, it's okay. A Q-tip or your finger will work just fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Step 2 is corner dots. Okay, so I'm just going to take my pencil and lightly put in some dots in each corner. Okay, step 3 is the border. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a wavy line, and you'll see. It's going to go in and out, and I'm just doing a light. It looks a little bit darker on the paper, but just do the side of your pencil because you'll want it to disappear later. And I'm going to do a wave here, and I'm going to do a wave here, connecting my dots, and I'm going to do a wave here. Okay? All right. Now, step 4 is the string. The string is actually just helping us keep our tangle in a spot to make it easier. So we're going to take this one. I'm going to take from the corner, not as much of a wave, but go to the middle. I'm going to go from this corner, not as much of a wave, and go to the middle here. So I've pretty much made a V from the corners. Okay. Step 5 is tangle. All right, so we are ready. Put your pencil away, take out your pen, and we are going to start in the middle section. Okay, with crescent moon, we're going to do the ladybugs and the arrowing and the auras. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to just start here and do my ladybugs, which are just little humps. Put one in the bottom here, and I space them around the same spot around, the same distance around. I'm going to get one in there. Okay? So now I'm going to go back and going to go over the pencil line and shade them in. Color them in. I go over the pencil to give it a border so that when I'm coloring, it's very easy. And I would turn my tile to make it easy for myself. However you like to do it. We're going to do crescent moon 3 different ways. And crescent moon, I think I've told you before, it's like a macaroni and cheese tangle for me. Macaroni and cheese is a comfort food. This is a comfort tangle. I just enjoy it. And the 3 different ways, 3 different variations, just give it a different look. each one, and they're easy. It's so cool to see how just doing a different stroke or different shading will change the look of something. Okay, all right, our ladybugs are done. Now what we're going to do is put in an aura around each ladybug. So about the same distance apart. We're just going to aura each ladybug. And we're just going to do it one time right now because I'll show you what's going to happen each time. Just putting in one aura. Okay, and then this little one over here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back around the second time, and what I'm going to do different is I'm not going to go behind anything. So what I mean is, like here, what I might normally do is go all the way over and then hollybog it where it goes underneath the other one. I'm not going to do that on this variation. So where it comes, I'm going to try to go to the middle. I don't want to go behind. And then I'm going to go to the middle, not trying to go behind. Okay, so then here, I will go behind that one, but where they meet like that, I'm not going to go behind. Okay, that one's not big enough to meet yet, so I'm going to go like this. Right here, this one's going to meet, so I'm going to start again. Okay, this one. Okay, so I've gone twice around. And I did that for a reason, because the next stroke, I'm going to do just one line, all right? So we're gonna start with one line, and we're not going to stop until we get to the middle. So the same distance, I'm gonna go in, a little in there, come back around, go around. This is still one line. Go in. All right, now I'm not going to connect it. I'm staying with one line, and I'm going to go to the next thing around. Okay, and this is where I started. I'm not going to connect it. I'm going to leave that, and now the same distance, go around it. Okay, so I'm still on that first line. Go around. See where it looks like it's going to be too narrow? I'm not going to go up in there. I'm going to stop right here, make it like a little dent, go around, might make a little dent here, go around, okay, go around. I'm still staying the same distance apart, one line, that's all I'm doing. I'm going to come up in here, go back out, go that way. See, when the lines are closer up in there, I'm going to leave that. So then I come back out here, here, here. I'm just turning my tile, makes it easier. Okay, I feel like I'm almost to the middle, so I'm going to do here, and then how I'm going to stop is I'm just going to make a line in like that. Done. Okay? And that was just one line going in there. All right. Okay, just turn it around, and that one is done. We're going to do this side right here. And what we're going to do is do our ladybugs. And when I'm doing a ladybug, like on this side, if I can, what I'm doing is leaving, I'm not doing it right up to it. I'm not mirroring it. I'm almost trying to alternate the ladybugs so that it'll stand out more. And if your spacing doesn't let it do that, do not stress, it's okay, because you can do it on the other side. So now I'm just doing my ladybugs. Okay. All right, so then where the pencil is, I go over it with my pen, and I fill it in. Right here, fill it in. Fill it in. Oh, let's see, I didn't fill it in all the way over here. So fix it. And remember, there are no mistakes. That's why they don't give you an eraser when you're doing the class. Because the way they look at it is it's one stroke at a time, and you just go from there. So you don't anticipate any mistakes. You just, each stroke is fine. And if, what I have found to be true is if you feel like a stroke didn't go exactly the direction you wanted it to go, bear with it, because the design will take care of it. And you're like, what? But it's true. When I was doing the classes, there was one time that we actually ripped the paper to make a mistake, and then it was just beautiful how you incorporated the tear into the finished product. I'll have to do that with you sometime. And then that way, you know, it takes the hesitancy of making a mistake totally away. Because when you're thinking, like, when you can see that a mistake that you thought was a mistake actually turned out to be such a neat look, then it goes away to worry about something like that. I'll do it for you. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna aura, and this one we'll go around once just to get the first aura started, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do. So you know how to do this one, just the first aura. Just one around right now. Okay, we got the one all the way around. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna use the Ladybug effect on this section, okay? This one, we did it, and then we did one line. This one, we are gonna aura and do Ladybug until we get to the middle, okay? So let's just start from here. So the second one. So if there's a time to go behind something, I go behind it. Right there, I don't worry about coming in the middle because I'm gonna Ladybug. So then I go here, just wherever it lands is fine. And I'm gonna start at the same distance, and it'll go behind the other one, it's fine. Now this one just met, and then I'm gonna make it come over here. And then I know that there would be one there. So I'll put it in there. Okay, so then this one, then this one. So I don't start at the middle here, I'm gonna start at the same distance and come around. I'm not gonna start in the middle like I did the other one, same distance around, and then it starts looking almost like record albums that have been filed away. Okay, I picture in my mind it coming out here, so I just do it right there. Okay, this one, go back over here, starting here, coming here, 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 picture where it's gonna be, come out over there. Okay, this one, I don't have to draw a line on that because it's gonna be disappeared. It's disappearing underneath there with a band. Okay, this one here. Now I'm gonna do this band and this band, coming around. And I think I've said before, I'm so drawn to 3D when you can see down into it. And it just feels like we're going deeper and deeper, and wait until I shade it with you. I love the look that we're going to get 3 different ways. Okay. And then I know I'd be coming back this way and then right in here. So we can stop. All right. Same tangle, 2 different looks. And I saved my favorite for last. Okay, so we're going to do the ladybugs and just go around, just about the same distance around, spacing them. And like I said, it's okay if it's not spaced exactly. It doesn't make a difference. The tangle will take care of it. Okay, fill it in. And I'm gonna, wherever the pencil was, I'm gonna go over it with my marker for my ladybug. Okay, just fill it all the way in. Fill this one in. I'm going to turn my card, my tile, okay, here's the corner. See how when we were doing the wavy border here, it just, because you're doing this one tangle, it just gives it some movement. Just going over the pencil area, and then I can fill it in. Okay, just one more section, one more ladybug. Okay, all right. So now what we're going to do, just like the other ones, we're going to start with one aura, and then I'll take it from there. So just one aura, and then there's one back in here. I'm going to turn my card, my tile, one aura. Turn my card again, one aura. Okay, all right, got that. Now what we're going to do is similar to the one in the middle. I'm not going to do the hollybog yet. You'll see. So let's do 2. And if it's close to each other, don't go behind each other, like right here. I'm just going to start right there. This one, sort of close. This one. So I'm sort of meeting in the middle and going up and around. This one, I can't really meet in the middle because, so I mean, I'm just sort of joining it, okay? Not really going behind it. All right, so then that takes me 2 around. Okay, now we're gonna do a single line going around, and we're gonna connect it. Let's just start here. Single line into here, coming around into here, coming around into here, one line. But this time, I'm going to connect it, okay? All right, now this is the part that I think is so cool. I like looking into things. So I'm going to make a whole nother layer of my ladybugs. And it reminds me of looking into like one of those geo rocks. You'll see. So where there's a corner, I'm going to just put a ladybug and blacken it in. Where there's a corner, or you know, like an indent, like a little triangle area, I'll put a ladybug here, here. That's how I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna add more in here. So everywhere there was like the little V area, I'll put a ladybug. Okay, I want a few more ladybugs. So on this hoop right here, I'm gonna put a little ladybug. On this right here, and these are littler ladybugs. I think I'm gonna put one right here. And I want to put one right here. Okay, got my ladybugs going around. Put one right here too. About the same space around all little ladybugs. We're gonna aura. And this time when we aura, we will hollybog also. So here we go. So one around, and these are littler. So the aura doesn't have to be but so big. Okay, because the ladybugs are littler, so your aura distance can be littler. Okay, that's one time around. Okay, now let's go 2 times. And if it goes like behind, it's fine. We're going to do the hollybog. We're going to just let it go behind. So when you come up, it's behind. When you come out, it's behind. There it meets. Go behind, behind, behind. Go in another layer, behind. Okay, going behind. Picture where it would be, and it sort of gets lost in there. Pretty cool. Go around. I picture where it would be. I'm coming back around to this one. Okay, and I just get lost in there. All right, and that's my favorite one. You'll see when we shade. Okay, so we just tangled step 5. Step 6, we're going to shade. So get your pencil. And let's start with the one that we started with. The big one right here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of graphite, as they say, on the first little line around it. I'm not doing it on the black, I'm just doing it beside the black. Okay, just because we're gonna just give it a little oomph here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the middle. Just a little bit more, just a couple of those rows coming out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over it with my Tortillon. Just smooth it out so you can't see all those little pencil areas. And then the middle, just to give it some depth. Okay. Done. Okay. Before we go any further, let me do the edges. So where the paper and where your pencil string was, I'm just going over that lightly because I just think it's a neat look when it almost looks like the paper is like you're looking, the paper is peeling back and you can see underneath it. Okay, so let's go ahead while we're just doing that. Let's do that on all the edges. So I'm just lightly on the side of my pencil, going around on the edges, turn it, go around on the edge, just lightly on the side of my pencil. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Tortillon and just over that just sort of almost circular to blend it, make it like sort of a shadow. That's what I'm looking for. I'm making a shadow. Circular motions for me make a shadow easy. And the last side. All right. See, it just sort of makes it stand out from the rest of your tile. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one right here. Okay, I'll save my favorite for last. I'm gonna do, like, right, see where the black is? The next one, I'm gonna keep white, and then the next one, I'm gonna shade. So right around the black, it's gonna stay white. The next one I shade. And you'll see, it just will pop out the different layers that we made. So I'm just doing the second. Okay, and just realize that that's your next tangle, so you don't want to go past that. Okay, second, second, second. Okay, now I'm going to do every other one. So I'm going to take, from here, I skip a white one and then shade the next one. Skip a white one, shade the next one. Skip a white one, shade the next one, white, shade, white, shade. And then in the very center, I'm just gonna make it a little bit shady, because I mean, it'd be the shadows down in the bottom. All right, and that's it. And so then when you look at it, you can very quickly see the layers. That's what we were going for here, the layers. Same pattern, 3 different variations. It just shows you that tangles, the combinations that we can put together to make really cool pictures, I mean, it's endless. I have so many to show you that I think are really cool. All right, last one. Save the best for last, in my opinion. We will start with just around the black, just giving it a little bit of shade. A little bit of graphite, as they say. Just a little bit on the side of my pencil. Around the black, not on top of the black, because it'll give it a sheen. So just around the black. And then my favorite part is coming to the middle, and you're gonna just shade the whole thing. I just don't go over top of the black. If you do, it does not matter. It just gives it a sheen that, I don't know, some people might like it. Okay, that's it. So then we're going to go over with our tortillon around the black here, just to give it a little bit of oomph, so it stands out a little bit. And then in the middle, just go over it. I love that look, because it just, to me, if you've seen like one of those rock geodes and you split it in half and you can look into it, that's what it reminds me, how you can look into it. All right, so 3 variations. Step 7, initial and sign. All right, so I'm gonna put my CHOP, which is my abbreviation, initials. Okay, initials B, turn it to the side, S, okay. It's your CHOP, is your initials. And then on the back, Brenda, Tangle Break. And then this was, if you're keeping track, this was Crescent, Moon. And then we did 3 variations. Okay, all right. And then the last part is appreciate. And I've already turned it, and you can't tell the difference other than which way I signed it. I mean, that's what makes tangling Zentangle so much fun, because it can go in any direction. And then what they'll say also is to hold it out in front of you and look at it in that angle also. So, hope you enjoyed 3 variations of crescent moon, and hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time on Tangle Break. Bye for now. Bye.